Benidorm Enthusiast here with Benidorm Stuff YouTube channel. The restrictions in our region have just been extended until March 1st. That means that all our bars, cafes and restaurants remain closed for the time being. But the businesses are adapting, takeaway service is still allowed and many have turned their hand to it, being the only way that they can continue trading. In today's video we're going to be having a look how they've been doing. We're starting here today at Vesta Cafe, one of my personal favourites. Juan makes an excellent caramel latte, as well as hot and cold drinks. He also has a variety of snacks to take away. Perhaps you want a sandwich to take to the beach? Juan's your man.
Hello! We wait for you.
So next up we're at the Beach Box, which is also in Rincon de Loix, in between the Avenida Mediterraneo and the Levante beachfront. Beach Box is run by Louis and Inez. They opened it right in the middle of the pandemic, so they've had a tough time from the start. We're going to have a little chat and see how they've been doing. Thank you for your time today, guys. Obviously you've been hit with restriction after restriction, open and closure from the start. Tell us how you've adapted to the latest restrictions with your takeaway service.
Yeah, really difficult. We had to adapt in buying, investing in equipment, takeaway equipment, containers, takeaway, buckets and whatever, but it's expensive, so our profit margins absolutely, came down a little bit. But we have to keep going. We start 10 o'clock in the morning, we start baking our fresh breads, fresh baguettes, fresh hamburger buns. We do everything from fresh, our food mainly is fresh to order. So luckily we have a few loyals and local supporters coming here, and that sort of carries us through the pandemic until where we are today.
Excellent. So the locals are keeping you going?
Very much so, and we're grateful for that. We have a good few people, understanding the situation, going out of the way, supporting bars, supporting us, not just us, but all over Benidorm, and we're grateful for that, and that's a very good gesture. So for us, it's just, 7 days a week, it's hard work, but we can't afford to miss any opportunities because there's no assistance out there, and it's really up to ourselves to get through this horrible time.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope it's not too long before you can get open properly again.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the opportunity, and best of luck to everybody out there, all the bar owners, all the pubs, all the restaurants, we're all in it. But we have to stay positive, we have to work our way through, and thank you for our loyal and local supporters all over Benidorm, and especially from Beach Box Benidorm.
Thank you. Up on Cali Laundries now, and there's two bars on this street offering very different services for takeaway. The first is Stars Bar. They've slightly changed the menu, but most of the favourites are available for a collection takeaway service. They've also started running a deli counter from Stars, which I think is a great idea, very original. Stars has always been very popular for its tapas menu, and you can now take these tapas home as fridge fillers, such as coronation chicken, sloppy joe or pork and potato stew. It all looks great. Just up from Stars Bar is the Stretford End, open for takeaway collection Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Stretford End does all your favourite typical English pub grub, from pies to burgers, and they also have a great breakfast brunch box offer on at the moment. The Corner Bar next, and if you're on Facebook I'm sure you'll know this place. Ashley has been doing really well with his live videos, keeping everybody updated with what's going on, not just at the Corner Bar but the whole of Benidorm. The Corner Bar is pretty famous for its fish and chips on Fishy Friday, but with the current restrictions it's impossible for people to get into Benidorm from the other areas from 3 PM on Fridays. So Ash and the team have adapted by offering their amazing fish and chips on Fishy Thursday. Best of luck to the guys. We're up at Campsite Corner now, and the Mountain View Bar, which is opposite Camping El Raco. The last time we were up here we had a chat with Avril. It was just before New Year. We were all feeling very positive. Unfortunately things did go from bad to worse. Let's go see how Avril's been doing. Well, it's not been the best start to the year that we had hoped for, but it's good to see that you're cracking on and taking everything that's been thrown at you. How are you adapting to the latest closure?
Well, lovely to see you again, Lucy. It just seems we're just constantly talking about the same but different scenarios. So yet another hoop we had to jump through. We were told we all had to close, but a few days later we found that we could do takeaways. So we quickly checked all the licences, checked that we were able to offer the service without, crossing the line and getting into trouble. So yeah, adaptation again.
Are the locals keeping you going?
They are. Again, the support that we get from the locals has just been phenomenal. Everybody's kind of adamant that we will get through, you know, including them. They've got a few choice of bars that they can get takeaways from. A few rumblings that this will be the last one. As you know, Malaga's open back up, Murphy's opening back up, we're the next province up. I think we were 2 weeks behind Murphy anyway on the scale. So, and the figures that you kind of read on Facebook as you do, you try and keep up, everything's coming down in the right direction. We just have to put into place everything we've learned over the last year that keeps us safe and fit and healthy. With the sanitation and you know, general cleanliness of every bar and every restaurant. I don't doubt, you know, 99% of the bars have followed every single regulation that's been thrown at us.
Best of luck for the future.
Thank you, Lucy, again, and hopefully the next time I see you on my terrace, it'll be with a beer in his hands, sat on a table. Social distancing and masks, probably, but at least we'll be allowed on, and we'll be allowed to use the bars it's meant to be used.
Into the new town then, and we're at Winnie's Bar, which is on the Yellow Brick Road, run by Diane and Kev. Let's go see how they've been doing. Nice to see you again, Diane.
Nice to see you.
Obviously it's not the ideal circumstances at the moment, but you are adapting. Tell us a bit about what you've been doing.
Well, basically we've tried all kinds of days on opening and keeping positive every day, of course, which is very difficult. We've adjusted our menus, done all kinds of menus. The cheaper version, the baskets to take away for the beach, just to try and encourage people to come and take away or to order a delivery. Trying to keep positive as well, but unfortunately Benidorm is a big tourist area and we're finding it very difficult on the Yellow Brick Road in particular. The campsites are not close enough to us, the hotels are closed, and we're not having a footfall. We've got a grand barbecue inside and we even decided to open that with the half chickens and the homemade burgers, and again, because the residents live here and they're struggling just same as what we are with very little money, it's very difficult. Tuesdays is barbecue and Thursdays we changed it to a hamburger homemade burger day. On a big positive note, we're still here and we're still opening. The only bar on the Yellow Brick Road, unfortunately, that is open on a Tuesday and Thursday, and we'll keep with that as long as we can do until we see the light opening and tourists coming in, of course.
Stick at it.
Yeah.
And let's hope it's not too much longer before you can get open properly and work on it from there.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Into the Old Town now for the last 2 bars that we're featuring today. The first is Sidebar, run by Dennis and Julie. You may recognise Dennis from the stage. He's normally around town performing as Tom Jones, as well as running the bar here. The Sidebar is famous for their fantastic breakfasts, and they've adapted to the recent closure by offering a takeaway service, breakfast burritos, as well as a wide variety of other drinks and snacks. Our last stop today is my other favourite cafe in Benidorm, and it's Aroma's, just off the Levante beachfront. Angela's sweet treats are just to die for. There's something for everybody here. Nice to see you again, Angela.
Nice to see you, Lucy.
How's things going for you?
It's been very good, very surprising. I didn't think it, I thought we would have just ticked past, but I've actually been baking some nights to 12 o'clock at night. We're doing batches of sausage rolls every day, selling out. People are coming away down from the campsites. There's a lot of loyal customers out there, and thank you so much. But yes, we're enjoying it now, more so than what we thought we would.
And I've seen that you've been advertising a new Frappuccino, caramel is it?
Oh my goodness, we've got caramel and vanilla, and soon to follow we will have strawberry and chocolate, different flavours. Turning out to be very popular now, very popular.
Well, can I try one of those caramels?
Absolutely, you're going to try one of them?
I will,
yes,
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Thank you too.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video seeing how the bars have been getting along throughout the closure, and I hope it won't be too long before we see them all open up again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates about news or anything that's going on, and leave us a comment if there's anything that you want to see in the meantime. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.